Hello, all you wonderful Rise of Kingdoms players out there. This is Dragothien here, and today we're going to be answering the question. This is the question. Is it time to hang up the Vanguard Greaves, and is it time to let the Vanguard Halberd go ahead and post up against the wall? Are we finally replacing the Vanguard set? This is a set that every Cav player out there has been absolutely making their bread and butter off of for very cheap, for a very long time. I hope you've enjoyed it, because luckily, they didn't nerf the set, right? So it's still here. It's not going anywhere. However, they did come out with some more stuff that does add better bonuses here and there. The answer to the question of, is it time to hang this set up? Is it time to go ahead and put this puppy away? Is going to be answered in this video. I hope you guys are going to like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and bell notification. Make sure you get all this juicy content, because we're going to be coming heavy, hard and heavy with this equipment stuff. And just as importantly, I've got friends in a couple different places that are putting some things together for us so that we can have all the juicy details and content. If you're looking to find what equipment you should be using for your commander pairings in whatever situation that you're trying to use them in whatever KVK you're trying to use them in ARC, whatever, this is the place to go. We're going to have all the details. I'm going to give you everything you need. This video, however, is specifically because this is a big deal. Is it time to hang up the Vanguard set? Let's get into it. So with the Vanguard set, you get 16% stats. So you get 4% attack and 2% with the set bonus. You get 14 base and then 2 for the set, equaling 16. And then 1% health here, and then 4% health, 5% defense. So a total, 6% attack, 5% defense, 5% health. Really good for green materials. Green materials, green blueprints, all of which are very easy to get. So why would we give all that up? Well, there's a couple reasons, okay? Because there is a time where you're going to want to replace this, and there's a time where you're going to want to augment it, and there's a time where you're going to want to keep it. I'm going to go through it really quick, I promise you. So the time where you want to replace the whole shebang, you want to get rid of the Vanguard set. There's only one time, it's only one pairing, and that's Attila Takeda. Why is Attila Takeda so good? Well, because they use not just attack, they use everything to the fullest potential. They have massive amounts of defense, massive amounts of health, and they do have a ton of damage, base damage. The normal and counterattacks damage is heavy, right? But the reason they're so good is because they're really hard to swarm, and they just survive, right? They're tanky. They have heals, they have everything, right? Well, there's a set, and it's not a set, but it's a pairing of 2 pieces of equipment that enhance that. And to me, that's the way to go. And because of this patch, which to me, guys, and I'm going to explain this in future videos, amazing patch for the whole game. Not just pay to win, not just low player, everybody benefits from this patch. I'm going to go through all that. But the 2 pieces that you're going to want to replace the Vanguard set with for just Attila Takeda, and this is for rallies and open field, guys. Both situations is fine. Or Garrison if you so choose, if you want to do that. For the pants, let's talk about the pants. We want to use the Gladiator set. 8% health. That's huge. We know how important health is, especially when we're talking about ARC. ARC is huge. With health, this is needed. This is a must-have. And then for the weapon, you want to go Heart of the Saint. 13% Cav defense. So you're going to have a total of 21% stat bonus altogether, all focused in defense and health. Which is, again, a 5% difference. That's a 33% increase in total stats, and that's not including procs. Procs would make this even higher. You want this set for Attila Takeda. You want Heart of the Saint, and you want Gladiator. This benefits their defense, their health. You lose some attack, okay? You're going to go down in damage a little bit. A little bit. It's just a little bit, I promise. It's just a little bit. But you're going to gain so much tankiness, so much extra just staying power. And when we're talking about a rally situation where you're constantly getting topped off, that's really beneficial, okay? So for Attila Takeda, you got to switch it. You got to hang up the Vanguard set. Heart of the Saint, Gladiator. That's the recommendation. That's what I would suggest, and that's what I'm doing on my set. Now, what's the other situation? Well, if you're a Cav player, you've been enjoying the Vanguard set in the open field. Most players that have looked at the game have noticed that Cav commanders are relatively inexpensive and in plentiful supply to max out. So Mina is one of the least expensive, if not the, with the exception of Ethelfled, the least expensive legendary commander to max in the game. He's Cav. You've got the first commander in the daily chest is Double C. He's probably the next one besides Hannibal Barker that's cheapest to max out right off the bat. He's Cav. You've got Pelagius, who's an amazing commander. You've got Baybars, who's an amazing commander. And then, we just have all kinds of goodies, right? Belisarius is there. So what do you do? Do you keep the Vanguard set or do you move on? In those situations where you have open field, 3 marches, you're swarming targets, right? You're out there to put out maximum damage. You're out there to take out targets with a 5 army swarm. At least 3 of those are Cav, and you're just trying to knock them down. Well, the answer is kind of. So with the set, look where the attack bonuses are, because in open field, again, your main purpose is not necessarily staying power like Attila Takeda is. It's cause as much damage as possible with as much nuking damage as possible, as quickly as possible, and either bolt out if you're going to get chased out with superior numbers, or move on to the next target and continue erecting, dispensing the damage all over the place. That's your mission, right? So to me, we can keep the Vanguard Greaves. That's a 4% attack bonus. That's pretty darn good. And there's nothing else in the Greaves section, the pants, legs section, that gives you anything remotely close to that from a Cav standpoint. But for the before the weapon, so the weapon, you get 5% defense, 4% health, and if you break this, you are also losing 2% attack. This is 11 stat points, guys, okay? This is nothing to sneeze at. This is huge, actually, right? This is why the Vanguard set is so good. Look at these stats that you'd be losing if you give it up. But to me, okay, for open field, you want the attack. You want that extra damage. You want to be able to quickly nuke down, especially if you're part of a murder ball, or if you're part of just your farmer killing even. I mean, crap, whatever you want to do. I hate farmer killing, but it's there, right? What do? You replace the Vanguard Halberd with the Blazing Axe. So the Blazing Axe here is 8% Cav attack. You are losing 3 overall percentage points of stats, which pains me. Okay, that's a big deal for me. You know that I like value and versatility, things like that. But for the purpose of open field Cav, unless you're just running around with 1 Cav army and that's it, this to me is the way to go, because you're going to be causing more damage, doing all the things I just talked about. You're going to lose some defensiveness and some health, right? And you're going to lose a couple things there. But you're going to overall gain 6% more stats in attack. That's huge. That's pretty substantial. That's basically a rune, a pretty decently sized rune. So you'll definitely benefit from the damage that the Blazing Axe will give you over the Vanguard set. Yes, the value of the Vanguard set is higher at about 3% more stats total, but you will like the extra 8% attack here, because when you combine the 8% attack here with the, I believe, 4% attack here, that's 12% Cav attack from 2 pieces that really don't cost you anything. It's a green piece and a blue piece. And the blue piece is even cheaper now because of the patch. So to me, that's what you should do. If you're in open field, we're not talking about Attila Takeda. It's everything else that's nuking specialized. You can even make a conversation for Saladin to have the switch with the Heart of the Saint and the Gladiator. He's in there too in that conversation. But Saladin's also a pretty heavy nuker, guys. He could use the benefit of going Blazing Axe and Vanguard Greaves. That's really the way I would do it. I would not go Heart of the Saint for a nuking commander. It is more stats. It is nice. It's a big number. And when you proc, it's even bigger. I get that. It's really nice. But this isn't helping you nuke stuff down. It's just helping you take more damage. Or reduce the damage that's incoming to you. So, I mean, it's not going to give you the purpose of what you have 3 Cav marches out there for, which is maximum damage, maximum speed, get in, get out, cause the damage that you need to cause, and then bolt, right? So to me, again, all of my open field marches will have the Blazing Axe and the Vanguard Greaves. Now, all of this that I just said, right, for the last 9 minutes, all this goes out the window. All this goes out the window when you start to get to this. The Hellish Wasteland set is the ultimate upgrade, okay? And again, this is why I think the patch is so great. It just is. I'm sorry, anybody that's saying this is anti-free-to-play and free-to-play got screwed. No, this is why. So, Rifle of the Hellish Wasteland. This is a lance. But it's going to cause so much damage with 20% cav attack that they're basically turning it into a gun. So Rifle of the Hellish Wasteland, you can get this from the Soroli Crisis, the blueprint from Soroli Crisis. That's free. That is free. You don't have to buy the blueprint. Now the materials, right? 90 legendary materials. It's pretty substantial, right? But you can get this. Free to play can get this. Free to play at some point can have 20% attack on their weapon for their cav march. How is that an anti-free to play patch? Let's look at the helmet. Golden Kingdom, last time I checked, free. Totally free. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy anything. You can play this every time it comes out for free. You can also get it in the VIP shop. But you can get it for free. The chest, VIP shop, you have to buy the chest. The gloves, VIP shop, you have to buy the gloves. Same thing with the tassets or the pants. You have to buy them in the VIP shop. And then as well, the boots. You have to buy these, okay? But these two pieces alone give you 11% cav defense and 20% cav attack. That's 31% stats. That's huge. This one alone beats the Vanguard set with one piece. And it can be free. It can be free. So this is the ultimate set. The total of this set is 65% cav stats without proc. And I don't believe that includes the set effects either. So until you get to this, if you're able to get to this by purchasing the VIP shop blueprints for the other 4 pieces and using Soroli and the Golden Kingdom to get the other 2 pieces for free, if you so choose, until you get this set, the previous recommendations are where you should be at. Okay, it's really inexpensive to make that switch. If you need to make the switch, you can disassemble some things, reassemble some things. All the blueprints for all those items are relatively easy to get now as well. Same thing with this. Two of the 6 pieces here are free to play, and they're huge pieces. They're the big pieces. So until you get to this piece, until you get to this set, do what I said before. Either switch the weapon for your open field marches to the Blazing Axe, or for Attila Takeda and Saladin Takeda, I would also kind of put them in there as well. Change both pieces. Go to the Heart of the Saint and the Gladiator Pants. Okay? That will get you where you need to be. That will update you to Rise of Kingdoms Equipment Model 2.0, whatever you want to call this. Make sure you tune in for more equipment pieces. I'm going to be doing heavy on this stuff, like I said before, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video in particular and all the ones coming up as well. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care.